Hi, welcome. I'm Heather. Please watch video 1 and 2 because today is all about the money map, and it's sometimes a highly charged subject. This is where it all comes together. You are going to be blown away by simply implementing the steps and knowing what to do. Some of my clients will be sharing some results that they've gotten, but first I want to share with you what it's all about. What if you could turn your business into a consistent, reliable, money-making machine and end the feast or famine cycle once and for all, and confidently know you're living your purpose and changing the world? Let me take you by the hand and share the exact steps I took to build not 1, not 2, but 3 successful businesses. Let me show you how I create authentic confidence and generate millions of dollars no matter how long you've been in business, even if you're just starting out with an idea, and even if you tell yourself, I'm not cut out for this business stuff a million times a day. I have worked closely with hundreds of business owners and entrepreneurs, plus I've learned from top moguls and closed-door masterminds. I've been studying and teaching the strategies that separate successful business owners from those who never seem to get past the feast or famine or 50K mark for a long time. Check out what 2 of my clients have to say. They're not strategists, they don't have MBAs or a marketing background, but when they applied the right techniques, look what they did. All right, I'm sitting here with the beautiful and talented artist, Tiffany.
Hi, I'm Tiffany and I'm a full-time artist, specifically an oil painter. And I really enjoyed working through these modules because they've really given me a lot of insight into my ideal client and basically how to reach them and how to work with what I've been developing, and also discover kind of creative ways to boost it even more.
So what module would you say resonated with you the most?
I really loved module 2, which was all about learning about your ideal customer, because it was funny. I actually realized that I already had my ideal customer and I just hadn't identified them properly. So working through this helped me to just see who that ideal customer was and how to kind of craft my message to suit them, kind of.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's getting clear on who our ideal client is and being able to use the language that would most resonate with them. So that's so awesome that you got that. That's perfect. And what about module 4? What did you get out of module 4?
Well, module 4 taught me about creating a package, which is something that I'd never really even considered. It was interesting because I didn't really see how you could create a package for artwork. As a creative, I just think, like, you make this painting and then you sell your paintings. I don't really think about a whole package and a whole experience. And so it was a really great way to kind of help me see it in a different light, and how to create more value through using creative solutions. Yeah, so I really liked just like brainstorming, and it was fun to kind of think about how you could create more value for your business that way. Packages.
Nice. That's perfect. It's exactly what it's designed to do. So that's amazing. Like increasing your value, figuring out what that is, getting clear on that as well, and then packaging it together so your customer gets more value and you end up making more money in the end, which is the whole point. So that's great. And how would you say, would you say that that this whole experience positioned you as an expert?
Yeah, I definitely feel like a more effective marketer, and an expert at just like getting my work out there. Yeah, definitely.
Nice. And what would you say are the 2 modules that have amped it up for you?
Probably module 2, the one that we were just talking about with the ideal customer, because that really was a shift for me. And module 4, the packages as well, just difference after working through those ones and implementing them.
I like how you use the word shift. That's perfect. That's great.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And how, what would you say, like, how did the roadmap help you overall?
overall, it helped me see and market my practice holistically, in a way that works for both myself and my clients, because it really is a personalized system. I found like you can really adapt it to whatever works for you. So yeah, I think finding a way to kind of both market and find new customers in a way that feels good is really great.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I wanted to design it so it could be customizable for any business, whatever idea or product or service is out there. So I'm glad that you found it that way, that you could just kind of insert what you needed, fill in the blanks in the worksheets and could find it
Mm-hmm.
easy and adaptable to what you're doing, which is great.
Yeah.
And what would you say the results are?
So I found a couple more of my ideal clients, which is exciting.
Excellent.
And I've also been using the idea of the package a little bit more. So I do a lot of online sales, and there's definitely a way to kind of package each sale to make it more of an experience. So I've created a really nice certificate of authenticity, and also worked on creating some nice packaging for my work so that the buyer is excited when they receive it. So yeah, just kind of, I guess, like building my brand by getting new customers and also working with what I have and making it better.
That's so great. I'm so glad to hear that. And you're amazing at doing stuff like that. I've seen your work and it's incredible. Especially the branding part and all the graphic design. It's really nice, really high end.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, a lot of people ask me, like, how can I continue doing what I'm doing but grow into this other thing? And you've done just that. So what impact did the ideal client work have on your business and the growth of your business? You already mentioned you got 2 new clients. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess it was mostly helpful in getting me to identify the clients, and then making me more aware of how to reach more people like them. So just kind of thinking, thinking more how they would think when I'm trying to develop my language and content. And also just what kinds of experiences and events and different things they would participate in and be interested in. So I'm just more in the mindset of my ideal client now.
That's great. So it really clicked with you. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I see with that, when someone goes through the system and they start to claim their ideal client and they start to hone in on that, it's like an abundance mindset. Instead of the scarcity, it's like you start to see it in a whole new light. And when business owners hone in on that, instead of helping everybody and anybody, it becomes a huge shift, like you said, and allows you to clearly communicate a message that really resonates with your ideal customer, because you start to use their words or language that really resonates with who your ideal client really is. Like, you get really clear on your ideal client, and then we go through a system on how to figure out what language really lands with them. So it catches their attention, and then they want to work with you because they feel that you
Yeah.
really get them, right?
Right.
So what's different for you when communicating with everyone or anyone versus now doing this work and being able to communicate specifically with your ideal client?
Yeah, I find that it just, honestly, one of the things is that it saves loads of time with this more targeted approach, because before I would just be like, oh, here is my artwork and everyone look at it. And, and now I'm like, okay, well, my ideal client uses this specific site, and these are some of the other things that they are shopping for. And, they love interiors. So like Pinterest is a really great avenue, and they want to be calm because a lot of my ideal clients are busy women. So just honing in on that has helped me loads. Yeah.
It's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing what you've gotten out of doing this work. And I am totally looking forward to seeing what else comes your way and what you start attracting through all the work that we've been doing together. And yeah, it's really exciting. So thank you so much for sharing that. And so other people could really get an idea of the results that that happen through doing this work. Thanks, Tiffany.
Oh, thank you. It's been so awesome. I feel like I've gotten just so much value, and it's been really a really amazing tool for my business. So thank you.
Awesome. My pleasure. All right. Take care. Hey, so I'm sitting here with the amazing and wonderful Heather Fleming from Conscious Nutrition. Hi, Heather. Welcome.
Hey, Heather Power. Twin Heather Flames. Thank you so much, Heather, for having me.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Thanks for doing this. It's
Oh,
awesome.
my pleasure. Oh, please. My pleasure.
Could you please tell everyone who you are and what you do?
Yeah, I'm Heather Fleming. I'm the founder of Conscious Nutrition, which we have been growing up together, sometimes fighting, sometimes loving each other for about 11 years now. I've had my own business. I do nutrition coaching and lots of like self-care and helping people connect with their intuition around food, and design programs, which I'm ready to like take my up level my nutrition programs, and that's why I'm here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Talking about the money map, which one would you say has had the biggest impact or given you the biggest insights?
Last module, so where that was module 4, that one rocked my core. I thought I was like worked through some of my worth and value things, and then all of a sudden there they were like trying to what are those little negative Nelly talks in your head? Like I could hear those negative Nellies, and you totally helped me through that with more clarity on sharing my value and how I can support people and own it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We've just gone through 4 out of the 7 modules so far. So you're on the 4th module so far, and you're already getting a lot of insights. That's amazing. Do you remember what you got out of the first insight, which was being the CEO of YOU? What did you notice after doing that exercise?
The CEO of me, that one's pretty easy because I'm a little feisty and don't want anyone else to tell me what to do. So I'm like, oh yeah, got that one. But then there's times you're like, wait, can I do this? Am I readily able to do this or not? So yeah, that one I loved a lot because it gave me just that clarity that you're more commitment to me doing what I'm doing, more commitment.
Identifying your ideal customer. When you did that one, what did you get out of doing that module?
So cool. I've done that one before, but it's been a while. And I felt like when we did it again, I got more into like her essence. Mine's a her, and she's about 38. She's just wakes up every Monday morning and just dreads her day. And I got to like dive deeper into her essence more and have more compassion around her too, and feel like I have some words to bring her in, like some more marketing terms to help bring her in, to help her not wake up every Monday morning hating her day.
Yeah, these are foundational. When I'm working with artists, entrepreneurs, etc., people, they just want to blow it off, but it's so foundational.
I even start I hear her talking, like even when I write my blogs, I'm like, ooh, how can I reach her? What is she saying? Like I want to get in her head. So that's what I love about this work. So
what would you tell somebody who thinks this is not for them? Okay, this is all well and good. This won't work for me. They think I have a steady salary. I only have an idea, and I'm scared to take the risk. What would you tell them?
Oh, once you go into this creative self-expression, aka your own business, we think we're setting out to help people, but we're actually even doing our own self-improvement. Like it's the best master's program you could ever find on yourself. Like, so I'm helping people, but in the same sense, I'm growing as a person, and there's no other place you can learn about yourself, like except for, well, one of the top is the business, kids. So I just think we're meant to work for ourselves too. Like there is something, even if you need a full-time, part-time job, there's some creative expression in you that's ready to come out. I believe it for everybody, for sure, especially women right now.
What kind of results have you gotten by doing this work?
Mm. Well, it was fun with the price point when you helped me with the price point and we went up like $400 for my price point. And I was just like a hot mess over it for like 15 minutes, like filling all the gems and the not so good feelings. And my philanthropist in me wanted to make it less expensive. And then my entrepreneur was like, but I won't feel like I can help as many people. Like, it was so, cool to watch that war and allow that war to like unfold and create a higher price point now for my program, because it's worth it. I'm worth it. It's worth it.
Thank you. Thank you. That's so great. Thanks, Heather. Thanks.
Thanks, Heather. Thank you.
One of the things I teach when I'm teaching the process of discovering and really going deep on who, what, etc. your ideal client resonates with, like going deep on their challenges and their desires so you can solve those issues for them, so they really want to work with you and nobody else because they feel like you really get them and what they need. You get to connect with them on a deeper level. And this is what it is to mastering your money, what you've just seen here. When someone says, yes, I'm going to take this seriously, I'm going to do this, I'm going to boost my business. As you see, it's not just about making a lot more money. It's about owning your business, getting clear, owning your value, being strategic, and systemizing. So what separates a purpose-driven, successful owner from the ones who keep struggling year after year? Well, a successful business owner empowers themselves to get support, they follow systems, they use techniques and strategies I teach. They're able to break through old patterns, leapfrog past the limitations of the ones who keep struggling and stay trapped in their limiting beliefs, which allows them to build a business that fully supports their vision and passion.